I took a little bit of the cheese, a lot of the cheese, that the Bills were different, and this was the year to go get them. And they have slapped a lot of sense into people, and I'm one of them. Because last night, they came in to Hard Rock Stadium with Stephon Diggs in Houston and Gabe Davis in Jacksonville in the northern part of the state, and Jordan Poyer on the other sideline and Trey White here in Los Angeles. And it did not matter. Well, first of all, you could say it's because they have Josh Allen. That's an easy way to put it, understandable way to put it, an accurate way to put it. But look at his numbers last night.
Pretty pedestrian.
He didn't go and light up the night.
Nope.
They didn't have to. And it's kind of funny. Like, again, the two interceptions before the pick six. We were going back and forth on our text exchange about that. I didn't think they were on to him. I didn't. I know Kirk Herbstreit called it an overthrow on his second one. Robbie Chosen just slipped and stopped running his route. And I think Tua was throwing it to the spot where he thought Robbie Chosen was going to be. The first one, hit his receiver right in the shoulder pad. You make an argument it was the wrong shoulder pad, but it still hit him in the shoulder pad. And if you're a professional football player and a ball is going to hit your shoulder pad, you should catch it. Or certainly, put your hands up. But his receiver turned his head late. And the same thing, I mean, everybody's still working together offensively for not the first time now, but just without a lot of preseason, without a lot of activity here, just like everyone else. And Bills didn't have that problem. They were on the same page. And you know what page James Cook was on last night?
The touchdown page.
Well, he was on the I was having flashbacks. Because this is the stadium in which the Georgia Bulldog, James Cook, was running all over the Michigan Wolverines in the Orange Bowl.
True.
I'm like, I've seen that before in this stadium. And man, that 46-yarder, he just ran right up the middle, go to the sideline, and he gone.
Not even close.
But the first one, that one, he didn't do anything particularly spectacular. But what the Bills did was...
play call was amazing.
What the Bills did was, we're not just going to settle for a field goal here, take our 3 points, and play defense. Sean McDermott, play, don't do anything too crazy. Defensive-minded coach. He got Tua where we need him. He already picked one off. We'll do it again. They went for it on 4th and 3 after calling timeout when whatever they were calling didn't work. I thought to myself, all right, now they call timeout. Here comes a field goal. They came out and they threw it. James Cook wide open. Touchdown, 7-0, right in your face.
Yeah, Josh Allen said in the postgame, he called the timeout, didn't like the look that they had, went back to the sideline and said, let's go for it. They're going to play cover 0. This play is going to be open. And sure enough, it worked.
It was.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. It was. And that just set the tone on the night. And I don't know, Tyreek Hill was coming off the field quite a bit. I know Cooper has Tyreek in his fantasy team, so he was very keen to see what his whereabouts are.
So does Jay Philly.
And it just was off from the very beginning with Miami. They didn't have Raheem Mostert, I understand, but the Bills didn't have a ton. Like, Matt Milano's out again.
Also, Achane was killing it last night.
He did well enough, but the Bills, what I'm saying is just remarkable.
Also, Von Miller is back.
5 days into the season, the team that a lot of us, including me, thought was right for the plucking. Now you got to go beat them. And now they've got a road win against the Dolphins already in their back pocket. The Bills are going home. to take on Jacksonville in next week's Monday Nighter. So they're just kicking back at 2-0 with a mini bye and an extra day on top of it. And then at Baltimore, at Houston, at the Jets. I mean, that's quite a three-game roadie right there. So it would be helpful to be 3-0 going into it. But 2-0 is really good. And they scored 30 points in both their first two games. And I understand the defense added last night and gave some short fields to the offense. But guess what? Didn't think the Bills might come out of week 2 with the most points collectively in the National Football League. And they're in line to do it. Well, the Saints can add to their 47, maybe not against the Dallas Cowboys. But that said, Sean McDermott had this to say. You'd think he'd like to spike the football a little bit, but you know what? We're marathoning, we're not sprinting.
Yeah, again, I mean, we've got a lot of new players and whatnot, and you're never really sure. There's so many unknowns starting a season. And, we come back the first week of the season and win, and I think that was a step for us, for any team to be able to say that you can do that, you can play in close games. And then this game, being able to come down here on a short week, to your point, at their place and play like we did. We played our style of football, and I think we've got things to do to work and get some rest, like I said, but continuing to groove our football and what we're trying to do and what we're trying to become.
Hats off, man. And you know what's missing also from the Bills that I think is benefiting them?
Stephon Diggs?
No. I'm not going to say that. Expectation. They're under the radar. Every year, though, the Bills are like, is this the year they're going to finally do it? Is this the year they're finally going to do it? Because they've got one of the best quarterbacks, and he's just, wait till he's in that tough spot. They'll fold. They'll get beat. This year, it's just, no one expected it. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of powerful. And I think even being 2-0, enough people are going to be sitting there going, well, let's see more of it. And that's going to be the backdrop of the next month. And we will not only be looking to see it, but we'll have no choice but to look at it, because their next game is a Monday nighter home for Jacksonville. The game after that is a Sunday nighter at Baltimore. And then the game at Houston is just a regular straight up Sunday afternoon. And then the game after that is at the Jets on a Monday night. So we will be seeing a lot of Buffalo Bills football as the pressure appears to be off. And they're just going to go about their merry way and let everybody keep talking about who's not there. And they'll just be putting up W's and eating them. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.